They have brought me so many wood chips. I keep coming in here and having to push the piles up higher and higher. Good afternoon, beautiful people. This is another fine, beautiful, sunny day. Honestly, it's starting to feel like spring. So I'm going to take advantage of this beautiful weather we have today. And I'm gonna get down here and do something that I've needed to do for a little bit. And that is get this bed prepped for this coming garden season. So I've had these chickens in this spot prepping this garden bed. There has been a lot, and I mean a lot, of manure dropped right here. When I park chickens in a spot like this, I'll take their coop, got a expanded metal bottom, hardware cloth, that the manure just falls straight through. You can kind of see that real good. See all that manure underneath that thing? It's like 2 inches thick. And I usually move them every couple days, something like that. So we started over here on this end and just worked our way that way. We're about out of room. I need to get these guys moved because there's not really anything for them to do in here. So what we're gonna do is we are going to pull up all of this weed fabric. This is where we had our squash bed last year. We're gonna pull up all this weed fabric, get it all rolled up nice, save it for garden season. Tomorrow morning, as we lock the chickens up at night, it's like herding cats trying to pull down the net and get all the chickens to move. It's easier to wait till they're in the coop and then just lock it up, move them tomorrow, get them on this spot, and I can get them to manure real heavy on this spot. I'll probably bring, like, I don't know, some carbon, some leaves, maybe some hay. I've got some compost to bring over here. I may even build a compost pile here and let them work on it, but that remains to be seen. Task at hand right now is we're gonna get this all rolled up and ready for them tomorrow. This is going pretty easy. We didn't use as many staples as I thought. I think I was thinking of the greenhouse. The plastic we put down in the greenhouse, we used about 1,000 staples. It was a lot of staples to pull, and this isn't too bad. I'm pretty happy with the state that the soil is in. There was some compost that we'd put down, and it actually looks like the ground hasn't changed. The thing I've noticed about the beds that stay open and uncovered, your organic matter leaves. Literally gets vaporized by the sun, not to mention all of the inches of rain that we have throughout the year. We're gonna get these rolled up and then go deal with the chicken coop. The compost situation in the chicken coop just needs to be addressed. Sorry chickens, I don't have snacks for you. All right, so if you remember last week, we got in here, we were gonna get compost out. Wasn't quite ready, so we just got it out of the ring so the chickens could scratch it, and they've reduced that pile by, I would say, probably half. But the problem is, as you can see, there's quite a lot of soup, a lot of chicken soup, and not the good kind. Well, it's the good kind if it's in your garden. What I'm gonna do, I'll lock them in their house while we're working, move those pallets out there, and I'm gonna basically connect and make that whole side into a frame, cut the hardware cloth off, or pull the staples, or whatever you will. Take that entire side, move it, and then I can get the tractor in here, which is something I've been gonna do for a very long time. I'll probably take these ropes out. At one point, I had put a tarp up here on top of this chicken coop to kind of shed water a little bit. It just looked janky, and it was so hard to keep the tarp up. I'm gonna get over here, find some scraps of wood, see if I can easily get this side off. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I need from out there, 6 feet. Winner, there's one. That'll be 8 feet, so that's long. That'll also be 8 feet. That'll work too. Got the 2 pieces of lumber I need. Let's go chop them down to size and grab a drill and some screws. I think we're in business. All right, I just have this corner that I've got to dig up, and then we got to grab like some needle nose pliers or something and pull the staples. Luckily I didn't use like 1,000 staples. It's like maybe 1 every 6 inches. Brett, you mind locking up the chickens? Sure. Shoo them all inside. Move, Millie. Beautiful dirt in here. Beautiful soil, I mean. That's loose. Here's the bottom of the kick. That one's loose. Is this one loose? Yep, that one's loose. This one's loose. Just that top one. That's free. This one, the head of the screw broke off, so we're gonna have to give this a good whack to get that out. This side's free too. All right, I am so excited to be able to do this process mechanized. Be able to get in here, clean it out, get it like in the garden, and then pile some wood chips and leaves and hay in here for them. That way they're not walking around in muck. You gotta see it when it rains, it's nasty. Here, I'll let you come on out, Brett. There's never been a door there. Okay, so let's just go that way with it. Screws there. I'm gonna go grab the tractor and get this all scraped out and then bring some wood chips up here. I dug down deeper than I usually go, and I actually hit red clay. The red clay is probably about, I don't know, you can see, this used to be red clay, and it's like turned black. So that means there is so much black gold in this soil, it's literally changing the clay darker. Now, the thing about this underneath the chicken coop, in a few years, if we quit doing chickens and we just left this spot right here, this would probably be the richest soil. Like, grow a garden here in about 10 years, you'd never have to add fertilizer. There's probably so much good stuff from years of chicken poop. I'm gonna leave a little bit of this in here, but generally I'm just gonna set the ring back in here. I'm gonna dump loads of wood chips in here. I've talked a lot about not being able to get wood chips. Well, the wood chip fortune has befallen me. So I'll show you that in a second. Anybody who has watched us for any amount of time, you'll know the absolute struggle we have had getting wood chips from, you know, tree trimmers and stuff like that. When my wood chipper was working, I was able to make some wood chips, but you know, on that scale, that small scale, and the amount I actually need, it takes a long time to get enough wood chips. Like I said, the wood chip favor has fallen upon me. I have acquired some wood chips. Not only acquired like 1 load, or 2 loads, or 3 loads, I acquired a whole bunch. So I made friends with some tree trimmers, some arborists. They were up the street trimming some trees, pulled up and asked them for the wood chips, and they're like, yeah, like looking at me like I have 2 heads because I actually want the wood chips. I was like, I have a spot. It's down by the road, so it's right, easy access, and you know, you can just pull up, drop them. And they were real excited. They were like, we actually have a hard time finding places to drop chips. And I was like, I will take any chips you've got, like for real. I will even pay you for them. They were like, you don't have to pay for them, but I still did anyways. I gave them, shoot them a couple bills, and maybe they'll remember. Well, that worked. They have brought me so many wood chips. I keep coming in here and having to push the piles up higher and higher. 8 feet is about as high as I can build a pile of wood chips with my little tractor. This is enough wood chips to probably last me for a little bit. Honestly, after, like 5 or 6 or 10 loads, it was like, I'm starting to get kind of greedy. I want more wood chips. So I guess that is one thing to watch out for. And they asked if I wanted wood because they have tree removals and some of the stuff they don't want to chip because they just need to get the job done. And so they've been bringing me wood too. I think we've got 4 truckloads of just wood. So that's firewood, hugel mounds. If I want to mill up any lumber, there's some good lumber in there. And there's maple, oak. There is a pile that once these guys started dropping, a splund came and dropped me. A splund brought me a whole bunch of cedar. Cedar's not real good for the compost, so that will go in the pig pen as bedding. It's a win-win-win. Like, I'm not upset at all. So, let me grab some wood chips and we'll get building. I'm gonna stack this chicken run probably like 8 inches deep. I finally have the wood chips to properly deep bed, so I'm going to take advantage and I'm gonna do it. I've needed a good day where it's not raining and a minute to actually do this project, so I'm super happy. This is gonna take a minute, so we're gonna grab our big wagon and the lawnmower, but the lawnmower's dead, so it actually works out. I'll get it plugged in on the charger, and then we'll go eat lunch real quick because it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm getting hungry. Sure does smell good in here.
Does it?
I wouldn't say amazing.
It's just beef tallow again.
Meg did like an entire video on how to process your beef tallow, but that was only a small fraction of how much beef tallow we had to render. But I will say we have very much enjoyed the beef tallow. It makes some darn good potatoes, I'll say that.
It really does.
Are there any chicken patties left for a chicken sandwich?
I think there are.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We had Chick-fil-A, homemade last night for dinner, chicken sandwiches.
Yep.
So good.
Good stuff.
And that was really easy. I don't know why we don't do that more often.
I don't know either.
It's not like it's that fiddly.
No, and actually, now that you can do it outside.
Keep the mess outside.
I think that's why I don't do it more often, is because it's just been like...
It's a mess. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna see what I can wrangle up for lunch.
Okay.
Hot. That one. All right, lunch was delicious for the 3rd time. So I got up this morning, I knew there was some of those chicken patties in there, and we still had bread and like all the fixings. She was like, what do you want for breakfast? I was like, can I have a spicy chicken sandwich? So I had one for breakfast, and now for lunch. So I've eaten that 3 straight meals.
Yeah.
Dinner last night, breakfast this morning, lunch today.
You might be a little addicted.
I really love those spicy chicken sandwiches. Now that lunch is over, time to get back to it. I'm gonna see if this lawnmower charged up enough to get it started. If not, I've got another battery that has been on a trickle charger that I can just swap real quick, and we'll be back in business. I have wanted to do this since we built this chicken coop, and we have never had the carbon to do this. So we have about a foot of wood chips in here now. It will be interesting to see what they do with it. Chickens will get in here, they'll level all this out, they'll sort through everything. If you guys saw, this stuff is still cooking. These are fresh wood chips. It will take a long time. You can get your finger picked. I saw a chicken in there like, All right, let's get this wall put back, and that way we can let them out. I'm gonna turn this tractor around and use the scraper and push some dirt up against that. Yeah, because a chicken could leave or a predator could enter. We don't want that. That was how soft that chicken coop dirt is. That's a really good sign. That basically means that all of the soil life that is in this area has just fluffed up the ground right here. That's really cool. All right, go ahead, let them out.
Free at last.
Get out.
It's these white chickens, they're so suspicious and they have no fear. They're like, what the heck happened here? Oh, instantly start scratching. Oh, these are gonna be some happy ladies.
They're like, the whole thing
They're
changed.
silent.
You just hear like questioning noises. Like, what is this? The main impetus behind doing all of this, we are downwind from the chicken coop. So anytime it rains, we can smell the chicken coop in the house. The smell of, you know, pretty fresh wood chips is a way better smell than how that chicken coop used to smell. So, very happy we got this project done today. Did you let the toddler wash the eggs?
She actually does a really great job. Gotta learn sometime.
Yep. All right, what you got going on over here, lady?
I'm making more challah tonight.
Challah bread for the challah household.
That's right, that's right. And then I'm gonna make gnocchi, and then we're gonna have sausages to go with it.
Yay.
Little more protein.
Yeah.
to go with our
That's
gnocchi.
all right. Gnocchi's pretty good, though.
It is, but figured we'll add some sausages in there.
Oh, you already got the dough already
I did.
done.
Yeah.
And you actually got to sit and have a cup of coffee with me.
I did. It was very nice. I actually did that on purpose. I was like, if I do this now, then I get more coffee time. So this is super easy. I've said this before. I just take our leftover mashed potatoes, throw a couple eggs in there. I think I did like 3 eggs for a quart of mashed potatoes. And then I just add in enough flour to make it
Like a dough.
Yeah.
I want to get in here and make some
snakes.
So I'm going to set the camera down and make snakes.
Bye.
Are you washing the eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, you were halfway through, sister. Good job.
Ooh.
Oopsies. It's okay. We can clean it out.
You can clean it. That's a
You got to be careful.
I did a great job.
You did do a great job. They're all washed.
Lean over.
Those look great.
I don't be the guy who knocks the gnocchi on the
You
ground.
don't.
That's my serving.
I know, right? And I'm really glad I'm making sausage now.
All right, those are our
Garlic.
I can tell they smell good.
Don't they smell good? And then I actually have store-bought ones that we need to eat. So I got these from Azure. Chicken, spinach, sausage. They're pretty good. I mean, they're not. They were good until we had our homemade sausage.
Yeah, pretty much.
We ruined it.
She got them. She was like, "Hey, do you want me to order some more of these?" I was like, "Yeah, they're pretty good." And then we started making our own sausage, and it was like, "I don't want to eat these anymore. They taste ugh."
Boring.
But I mean, they're good
Yeah.
until you make your own.
Right. Heat some of these up as well, because I did order more,
Yeah,
and
you
now we have them.
Ordered like a whole case of them.
Two whole
2
cases.
cases.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all right. They'll eat.
They will.
Did you just lick me?
Buggy, don't lick people. You are not a dog. Alrighty. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Yep, we did it.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Ta-da!
That's the gnocchi saying, "Get us out. We're done."
Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm actually going to just let this sit over here a minute. And I make the sauce. So tonight we're just doing a butter garlic sauce.
Was that oregano you just added?
Basil.
Basil? That garlic smells so good.
It really does, actually. That smells kind of amazing.
I see more eating than tearing. Come on. All right, I'm gonna set this camera down. We can do some eating. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for today.
Stab that. And cut it off.
Cut it off, and now it's on your fork so you can eat it. All right, guys, how's the gnocchi?
Delicious.
Is there any left?
I don't know.
There's a little bit left.
Okay.
Okay.
Really good.
Good.
Okay.
I'm ready to like
Lay down.
lay down.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pasta.
That's a lot.
I actually did not think I was going to finish that plate, and the boys have all taken keys from the meat birds and the pigs, and they noticed that the pigs, what is it? They don't eat until they're full. They eat until it's gone.
Yes. To eat until there's nothing left. Birds to live by around here.
See, I thought he was getting up
I thought he
there.
was getting more.
He's like, oh, there's some left.
Like, no.
Can't have that.
All done.
All right, dinner was fabulous.
Yes, it was good.
All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.